Now, alright, hello, this is Jake Light, Gaming Lord at your service. But once again, back with another Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Specifically, Justice for All. This might be, don't quote me on it, final session. If you're not, good for you, there's another session. But it's been a bit too long. But yeah, we're going to be continuing the final case, but it's going to be the final investigation. Then if we do that quick enough, probably not, then we'll move on to the final trial. Alright, so this is gonna be a lengthy ride. I'm gonna be talking a lot, so strap yourselves in, boys or girls or anyone in between, because it's gonna be a long ride. Alright? Right, so without further ado, let's start this. Okay. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Right and Go Law Offices.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore. Why?
Yes. I'm a very good child voice actor. I'm very good at voicing children, alright? Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet.
Nah. Sniffle.
Sure. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. I'm kind of busy right now. Okay, I'll talk to you. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
I'd say, yeah, maybe he might not be a good detective. He's still pretty decent in everything else, you know? Don't let him detect anything, but let him do all the more straightforward work. Would be much more within his line of specialty, I guess. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Oh no. Okay, never mind what I said. Never mind what I said. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Hey, instant noodles is not that bad, okay? That was the first time I ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like, "We didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself."
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in the testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would you want to... No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. They were saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's some more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
It's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging on in there. They should be done taking the blood out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No, well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. Maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go, let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Okay, that's totally not what a child should say, okay? Now I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Horty Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Okay. I guess I'll go here first. March 22nd, Horty Clinic reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Oh, yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Dr. Horty.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Dr. Horty! Oh, is it? It's Dr. Horty. Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm Dr. Horty. Oh, you're a man from the Hibernity this morning, eh? Yes, so what is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? Hey, Doctor! Dr. Marmot. Howdy, Jack. Howdy to you.
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good conditions. She's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that thing, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so beautiful, absolutely terrified. Yes.
Oh, I guess.
But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun, after all. When I snuck up on her real secret like she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with a whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes. I think I could get used to it.
Okay. I will never accept a person as my doctor.
Go back to your room. You're so mean, so mean, my frisky friend Friska. But that's good. Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Ugh, I knew I shouldn't have come here. Look, you look alright, totally fine. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of things happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But it would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and deal at that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Angard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I've made such a deal? You're denying it. It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been caught today, this trial would have already been over. All the while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find Angard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Angard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. It still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But I had to know she was. Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Okay. What happened today at a trial, Edgeworth? It was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right? The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Also, is music a bit too loud? I think it's fine. It's fine. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare of you. Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inevitably done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, right? This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but few knew about it, and I'm going to spill the beans to you for no reason. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer. Just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Alright. So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin... You think he's the one who did the killing in his case? Would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the killer. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should tell him. Maya. She's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, can't you? I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. It's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corridor was killed by Shelly the killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Engarde, your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. Can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Excuse me, sorry. Letter of introduction, okay? How easy. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Engarde hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a Psylocke.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya. Please, all I ask you is to make it home, safe and sound. Well, are we going to switch to Maya's perspective now? Alright.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. Even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out a card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Alright. I'm sure I'll be able to escape by myself. What room is this?
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in a hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later for now. I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Picture. Who is this picture of?
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue.
This is Celeste's impact. Oh, I didn't remember this at all.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess. And this is A VCR? There's sure a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here?
What about a door?
Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the car to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'll be able to crawl through there.
Okay, what about this teddy bear?
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this?
It's a figurine. Are plushies also called figurines?
I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Yeah.
It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead man tells no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dad?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting, I am an assassin.
No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick!
Okay, okay. That was it.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Barrels? Got caught up in my thoughts about my situation that somehow transported me to a perspective, and I totally forgot whatever it was.
Mr. Ashworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Arngard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Right, let's talk to... Mr. Arngard. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. I'm sorry, but this is over for today.
Oh.
Ugh, I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm so sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, the lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Lang, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Arngard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what he has to say. To Mr. Lawyer, dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. Do you think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? The house is just a little ways down from the hotel, right? Okay.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach's growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Let's not jam into a pocket. Okay. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. His cat is going to solve the crime, I think. I guess it's in the hotel. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel lobby.
Alright now, Miss Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
Oh no. I'm guessing this is... old bag, maybe. You shall not pass. Yes. Miss Old Bag.
Don't devalue my name and turn into a gas, you spiky-headed pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as promised. But it's something much more valuable. I want Edgy Boo's heart. I want it for me. It's all for your fault. You've awakened at the bell one business of its back. Arrgh!
Okay. Oh no. She dead.
Miss Oldback, keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Could just present you with my papers. Maybe I'll show her this letter I got from Ashworth. Miss Oldbank, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Itchy poo!
Ugh, is that her perfume? Pheromone d'amour, I smell? Ugh. Shudder.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery? Fine, but only because Edgy-Poo said so. You understand?
Okay.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Bye-bye. I'll miss you. Not.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
It may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Oh, there I get slapped by pearls. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Angar's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
Wonder if they are the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Boldbag.
Okay. Living room. There's a new place. March 22nd, Angard Mansion. Oh. Angard's room. A home. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the light.
Wow, so this is what the star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Oh, why are their heads... Okay, that the heads mounted on there looks like, you know, when you cut off a animal's head and you put it up, you know, mount it up on the wall. Looks like that. Really inappropriate. Come on.
Come on, Mr. Link. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo.
Oh wait, that's the... What? So I guess this is Shoo.
What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Tee-hee.
The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Yep, it's this dude. May I help you with something, Mr... Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. Angard's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you, John Doe. You know, well, I don't think, it wasn't that long ago I found out what John Doe means. And John Doe means, either John Doe or Jane Doe actually means, if you can't identify a dead body, and that would be put as their name, a placeholder until they are identified or something, or or it's another way to refer to unidentified corpses that will never be identified. I don't know if it's really done in, you know, police force or investigations or in the morgue, but yeah. I'm gonna present you. Oh, Uni Mew. Thank you for the follow. Very cute name. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope your stay is going to be an enjoyable one. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look. Okay, I guess not. I guess I don't need to show you this. Maybe I show you this instead. Nope. Okay. How about I don't know. Show you this. Mr. Nick, being angry is bad. Okay. Can you talk to me about your master? You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? You doing good? Hope you're doing good. Anyhow, honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Not typically butler-like, as it were. Guess I'll just talk to you normally. Oh wait. Oh, I guess not. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Miss On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here. Good, searching for a new streamer. Because background sound when I draw. Alright, alright. Well, you might be hearing a lot of voice acting, so if you don't mind that, and I guess go ahead. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. Sora, long time to see, Jake. Guy uniform. Alright. I will, alright, I will, I'll try. I guess you two know each other. And, anything else? Oh, wait, so, and anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. But it's also a lot to be proud of being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who see they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. No, let me go inside the store. I'm very sure Maya's in there. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu? The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess it's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. No, we definitely need to enter it. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. What about the heads? Ah, now masks are here. Yeah, the one in the middle is a steel samurai. The ones next to that are the pink princess and the evil magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of near old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about them steel samurai, Miss Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. A bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal. It moves on its own.
really? Wow.
Sorry to disappoint you. It can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Also, I feel like that's really dangerous. Do people really hang like vehicles in their home? I guess rich people would do anything with enough money. Anyhow, I feel like I don't need to be here anymore. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, maybe Viola Hall? March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Let me go to the hallway then. Can I at least go to somewhere that I can take evidence? Oh no, I need to do a southern accent.
Hey, city boy.
Oh no. Lotta, you're still here.
Reckon course. Investigative photography. It's our staff's ability to snap up the scoop, yeah. And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Rec given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feet in the mouth, do you have mine, you brat thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about Night of Murder.
What? You really gonna shell out of the box for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Bought a few stars around. Got a few photo autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also was in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about Elgar shoving his manager lady on the corridor?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind.
What?
Whatever came to mind? Yeah, well, you get down to it, it's just Laura random boo do this.
Okay.
Hey, what's with ya? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here?
Okay. We're just disappointed.
Ah, my baby. My $1,600 baby. What's with that red coat prosecutor anyhow?
Wait. Is something... Okay, no. I thought my OBS, my Twitch mobile's wrong. So never mind me.
The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that rat coat's friends, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, now it got real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee you give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you then.
And you too, Dahlia, keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. If you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure... Would you please just leave already? Sam. Corridor's hotel room. Ooh. What is this? Mr. Nick? What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. Wow. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Excuse me? Oh, what's your who you're calling a demon, brat? Ah. Zoinks, it's the alien. Who are you calling an alien? Oh man, I'm gonna kill my voice doing her voice. Oh, it's just you, Miss Obag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with you young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Okay. Please talk to me about Night of Murder just one more time. I talk about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that... oh boy. With that imbecilic look on her face. You know, I need to hydrate myself and take it into a fisherman friend before I can do her voice. Her voice is just too powerful. And my throat might be fully recovered, but still can't do this kind of like really husky breaking voice. Breaking my throat voice. Oh wait. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least makes me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. It's not like I had time to wasting standing around here the whole time, no night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corridor. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Miss On Guard. Yeah, well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, let's look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to do shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? You got a point. There isn't a single thing there that isn't a bear. The bear relevant? All of Mr. Corridor's presents from his fans seems to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? Well, my dear Juan was training. He fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two talk it out. Down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, Bob, you too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, Bob. What a low crock. So, ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. I'm Alcobad, I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's one of those presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, it startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello?
This is not a show.
Maya. How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So the sheep would see my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please.
I suppose, if I must, I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear her. She's alright.
Alright, this is a little...
But it was static all of a sudden. Hello? Hello?
It seems that... Connect.
Damn it. Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
Okay. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Do I know an electronics expert? Is there anything I can investigate? I don't think I have anything I can investigate, I guess. Maybe we'll go somewhere else. Can Detective Gumshoe help us with that? We'll see, we'll see. Or Criminal Affairs Department. Is there someone in that Criminal Affairs Department that can help us? March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hurry up there, will ya? Past that victims later around. You're coming to be kidding. There's over 100 people out here. Mr. Nick? Is Miss Angard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls. Never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Alright. Going back to find Detective Gumshoe? Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Avocado, that is. I'm sorry, he went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Hey!
Congratulations, you're the first.
Hey Daya, welcome, welcome. Congrats for being technically the first. Well, the first to redeem the first. Oh, you're doing well. You've got to be kidding, and here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to help you be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try to ask him about. Well, just so happens I have something I want to ask about. The transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. Just came back from work and me hella hungry but need to wait for food. Nice, very good. Hope you're resting well. Also, let me know what you're having. I would like to know. I had some really cheap ass. Then again, it's not really cheap. It's like average cost. Chicken rice. From a local fast food chain. They gave a lot of rice. But other than that, everything was like blah. But I guess, what can you get? You can't really complain since it comes with, it's cheap. It comes with a free flow drink, like unlimited soft drink, just for how much in USD? About 2 to 3 2 USD, like that only. It's only $2 for a chicken rice, the rice, drumstick, or fried chicken, some weird blended coleslaw, and unlimited soft drink. So I guess that's good. Not good for your health, but like it's good for value, I guess. It broke, pal. Well, I was talking to the kidnapper. Just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself. That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens where the radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, where a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? The good old days where if your phone starts to ring, your speakers will start to ring in a weird tone, weird sound. Don't know what I will get yet. Alright. Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So the room you were in, where the interference to the transceiver happened, there's got to be something that's setting up very strong radio waves, pal. Still have a huge pile of instant ramen here. Ooh, that's nice. What kind of instant ramen you have? Like the expensive kind or the cheap kind? Since I can't use the kitchen, I see. Something like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Corridor's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm going to sneak into the prison and get a box sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Wait, gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. Dark flavored. Dark flavored instant. Is it really ramen, or is it like not ramen, like the cheaper kind, I guess? I brought fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. We should be going too, isn't it? All right, let's go. Well, seems like I'm on the right track on going to all the right places. a bit cheap. If we're talking about prices, yeah, instant noodles are at least the common ones are cheap, but there are way more expensive ones. Then again, even they are very expensive, they are still cheaper than a normal meal. How much of a normal meal would cost? March 22nd. Goodwater Hotel. Oh yeah. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. It's only upstairs at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police box sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
Tasted a lot of cheap instant ramen. Okay. It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. I see this show brings back memories. Gumshoe is a tech genius. Who knew? Hey, don't look that way, pal. Sure, it looks a little bit off, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. It's going to be an anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. BRB, package right. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press space to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find a bug. Got it, pal?
What a lovely bear.
This must be one of those fancy bear toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Isn't it?
Yes?
How many horsepower is it? How many horses?
Horses? Well, look, it's a bear, so, Okay. Okay. Welcome back. I'm gonna slide to its... Probably something that is not supposed to be electromagnetic. To have electromagnetic. Maybe one of the bays? Maybe the phone? Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. Let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Well, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, I really thought it had to be in the phone too. What is this then? A cell phone? Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? You don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Crane Village. 6 bottles of my favorite cider for some friends that say it's the best as well. Ooh, cider. What kind of cider? And Pearls has never lived outside the village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. There's so many possibilities. Lamp check, listening device, no.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on, sorry. Maybe it's this one. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock.
What's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. Well, not sweet apple cider, called Green Goblin. Okay, Green Goblin. Doesn't sound appetizing. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago.
Oh,
Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't here. It's a plain old calculator.
it says 50 on it. Maybe he was calculating his allowance.
Oh, 50 cents. Maybe he was a spirit medium. And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
A dryer? Oh, if you use it next to a TV, it'll make the screen look real weird, right?
Yeah. British cider.
And when that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
Hey, a good memory, Pearls.
I will never forget it for the rest of my life.
It's TV remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here.
So I was thinking,
Give you a picture again. Oh. Shall look at a picture. Okay. Don't think I have this in Malaysia. Dry cider. But it is Somerset, which we do have the brand here, I think. Somerset is a brand, right? Or a company.
so I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on the other things like, can I make you change your expressions like TV channels? Zap!
Hey! But if I could, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
There's no listening device in the notebook computer. Huh.
what's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with paper that you can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
Oh. Something rang. Was that my mistake? Thought something rang quite loudly. Oh,
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device I made. The big bear, yes, the big bear.
No, not yet. And this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found a device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Oof.
No.
That's... It's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Nero, I come in and someone hits a child. Classic.
No!
We're not hitting any child. We're gouging it by the bear's eyes. Much better. A water meter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? Nick does that every time. What? Don't accuse me of wrongdoing, Dyer. Although I have done stuff to bears, but not what you are thinking about. That sounded like a slap. Good luck changing my mind. Is a lawyer going to get out of it? Yes, totally. So this tiny thing is a camera.
Yup, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera. Going to acquire sustenance, BRB. Alright. I guess it's morning for you, Nero? It's a good morning.
There's only a camera part here, pal. Tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into a radio wave and that's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
Is that enough for it to... Should be 11 AM for here? Slept enough for it to not be a Wednesday this week, so not good. Oh no. Okay. So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. We can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 PM and go for 1 hour.
8 PM? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
If you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of full crime, pal.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye. It was a disguise as a present.
I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands up pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Miss Corrida this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, and there's no real way to find out.
Oh, Sniffle? Is there really no way to find out? Staff bear edited the court record.
I got it.
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to around to see electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
But it's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 PM.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. No! Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. Oh no. Stand back, everyone. Gumshoe's it's gonna start investigating. It's investigating time. I will fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yo!
He's gone.
Yep.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective Shaw is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
Wait, is this Edgeworth? It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Ugh. You have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic. We'd have to move forward, one step at a time. Trust Gumshoe with your life. That's why I'm dead. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Oh wells. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Hey Lucille, welcome. Thank you for the headband and hydrate. I do need to hydrate. Yeah, it seems like all the gang is here. Right, Dire Bear's gang. Are you all conspiring behind my back? I know you all are. Oh, what is this coincidence? All three of you would not be here at the same time. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. Alright, hope you're doing well, Lucille. Hope you're doing well. Yes, slowly taking over my channel. Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. You're taking the bear. Oh, you're really strong then. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, someone probably has illustrated this, like Edgeworth carrying the stupidly huge bear to, I don't know, the police department. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Angard. And this card, Shelly the killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is to find the truth. We're done with investigation. Oh boy, we're finishing this. I'm getting goosebumps. We're finishing this by tonight. Nice. Let's go, boys and girls and everyone in between. Oh wait, it was still investigating. Well, never mind. What are your favorite cases? Yeah, it's even though it has been such a long time, I still remember what this case is like. This majority of it. March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Corridors Hotel Room. Not because of the bears. Cough, cough. Okay. It's past 9. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. This takes time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, and everything will be okay. You're right. So the real person who killed Mr. Corridor was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then the new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who would have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be Madame God himself. If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He will be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when you first talked to him. Mr. Angard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corridor? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corridor, okay? I didn't see any Psylocks at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jamming Ninjas this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Angard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it in this way. Mr. Corridor was going to reveal his secret. That means Mr. Angard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corridor silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Angard. There's no way around it now. Right, time to finally talk to... Oh, not yet, I guess. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Miss Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Corridor held about Mr. Angard. Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But I'm visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. I feel like there's going to be something that helps me. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, wait.
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgypoo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at an unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Ugh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it yourself. I heard found a spy camera hidden in one of its presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corridor.
I'll let you on a secret, young'un. I know who planted the spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve for some people. Spying on other people by herself as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
Wow, it actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what actually I think I say, but I bet it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything.
So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I heard, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? What are you talking about? You don't know? The manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mantra, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste's girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corridor?
Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they're going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? It was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, Manager Celeste killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Well, goodbye. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel lobby. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay. Do I need to go here? It looks like no one is around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must mean that body with the stitches on his face. Oh, I think they were never going to mention that. Okay, I guess they did.
Shoo! Oh, there you are. Guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Hehe, come on, let's play.
Go inside the room. I wonder if that butler, Miss Doe, is already asleep or not. Go inside the room.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
Small Mr. Angar's got to use. Oh, you mean you... Yeah, okay. It's the same thing. feel like there's nothing else, or maybe there's something. Boom, 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 boom. Very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Ah, what is it with me? I'm feeling inferior today. Alright, I guess nothing to do here yet. Criminal Affairs Department. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. What if something happened? You're Mr. T, Mr. Engarde's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean the Engarde case? Taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta head it to Mr. Batchworth. What's Batchworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long overdue at a detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go. What? I already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such a good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Alright, I will go then. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Miss Engarde and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Adrian Andrews first. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corridor had on Miss Engarde. I'd like to ask you about Miss Matt Engarde, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. But Miss Celeste's impact. Lamau? Why are you Lamauing? What? I finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. Move to prisoners. Yes. I'm sorry. It's legal now. Wait, oh, okay. There was a message that wasn't able to be sent. Okay, now I get it. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. It's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden a suicide note, I began to draw close to him. The woman's very tall. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Engarde? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they figured it out right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without reason. So please, tell me why you did it, what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now?
There's a lock?
A Psylocke, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Right. I don't want to waste more time on this. Let's do case for Ace Justice Ball. Slapper, talk to the truth out. Then we're gonna unlock her. Unlock the truth out of her, I guess. Damn, this is gonna be a long session if I want to continue with trial. Nah, it sounds wrong. No, that sounds it sounds wrong because it doesn't make sense. Ba 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 ba. Huh. Oh, I'm supposed to go back here? Apparently. Huh. Alright then. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers. Mr. Powers.
what happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with the detective until a little while ago. I was on my way home, but all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. I saved my face, and the whole Selvin chair looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important. What was it? Well, detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer detective was talking about?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Oh no. Oof, it hurts. It hurts. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable.
Quickly make some ramen, BRB as well. Alright. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who won't swoon over him is Manchu, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Ah, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, British kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Inpax? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Corridor. Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corridor by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide a suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Angard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. To get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay. Nope, apparently I don't go back there yet. It's always not that simple. It's always not that simple. It's that I go back to my office for some reason. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores. And I'll make some salad for him for dinner. It looks like Pearls really appreciate what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick? Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I ever bought lettuce before. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Oh wait, I don't need to come here yet. I guess I have to talk to both Matt Angard and Adrian Andrews. To be honest, I don't want to talk to him. Dude, it's Master Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me just by saying that Juan Corridor was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin client is this man, Matt Angard. What's wrong? Miss Angard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as Nico Shamrock? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Okay. Could you please fill me in what this secret is, please? Five Psylocks. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick? Don't tell me. Psylocks.
You say a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Did you know about Miss Corridor and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. But Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corridor.
Her mentor was Mr. Corridor's manager. Miss Andrews was going to get Celeste Impact's suicide note from him.
Celeste.
Does that jog any memories?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat. Yap, yap.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it kind of like a pea, like green peas? And it goes za? Let's go eat one later, okay?
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's ramen time. Oh no, stand back. Dia's gonna ramen. That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Mr. Ungard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide note in some way? Alright, back here I guess. Yep, apparently I need to talk to both of them and come back to the office. Mr. Nick, your phone! I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. It could be important. Hello?
We got a big problem, pal.
What's wrong?
I'm on my way to the office right now.
Okay. Hey, wait a sec. Why is he coming here?
It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's a... Oh, I got here faster than I thought.
Hey.
No time to react out, pal. I'm confused as anything here.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who spotted my camera.
Eh? This quickly?
And this bear's what gave them all away, pal.
The bear?
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear's set of the camera.
But wasn't it Miss Ashworth? Shh, Pearls. And go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in your room?
Matt Ungard.
Huh?
Matt Ungard, your client, that's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Well, in my book, it's getting better. Are you sure you heard right? That person who bought this bear was?
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. It's an exact match the price of that stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. Store clerk said so himself. He told me I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ungard.
The clerk
the clerk even got Mr. Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be.
Don't lie to yourself anymore, Phoenix. Face the truth.
So what about the spy camera we found?
It was there, pal. You can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give this back to you for you to file away into all evidence. I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corridor's room was Matt Ungard. Why would Mr. Ungard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Mrs. Andrews and Mr. Corridor while we are rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him, Mr. Ongar, I mean?
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Bad on God. What in the world have you done? Oh, alright. I think we know what we have to do next. Oh, okay. That phone call could happen either in my office or in the criminal affairs department. Alright, alright. Wow, there's still more. Alright, now we're going back to the detention center. Wow, man.
You're working really late, but it's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? You really want to know, then let's talk.
Chung. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corridor had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Huang, okay? Look, Mr. Right, I can keep on saying I did have blue in the face, but I really didn't pay Huang any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corridor, especially on that night. I'm guessing it's this.
Take that!
Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corridor's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images to a camera that took with this transmitter.
Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess we'll have a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corridor was... Yo! Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Oh, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, it's all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear.
Take that!
I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
A $3,800 toothbrush.
It's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles.
Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, The store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in one corridor's room and film it in secret is... I feel like the closest thing I think would be is to confirm that he's dead. Either yeah, I don't know, but what would that be? Or to find out where he hid the thing he's about to reveal. Because he's about to confess something. So maybe this one. This is the most likely one. You're back sitting. It's alright, Daya. I have my guide. I have a walkthrough here. Remember? I have a guide. I'm half thinking about what the real answer is, but also at the same time, once I think about it, I'll just look into the answer. Okay, no, apparently not. I was way off. It's either this or... strange then. Why would it be this? That's very far-fetched, but okay.
Take that!
Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Coroner were having a secret meeting. You was keeping tabs on Mr. Coroner. You were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can't be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal, that's a good stuff. That's why we in the district called Juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? No, we can't get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, that would be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Miss Coroner because Miss Andrews. And there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Coroner's room was to stop him, to see that he gets killed or something. Present the... okay... yeah. I didn't think it was... I didn't think we need to present this. Alright then. But I guess we do. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Well, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? Also, how did you know? Why do you think he was a scumbag? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're a star. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, it means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought you didn't know you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought. Anyway, Mr. Engard, you really did hire. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Blap blap. Consult? What, myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's about time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. How do you... Oh no, I don't know how to do this voice. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. Bom bom bom! Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to get as much information as you have. You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's kind? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... Oh no, man. This voice. I have to change the voice, man. It's too... killing my throat too much. It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera? A weakling soon believes the word of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, even blackmail him if I want. That's right, the video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl? Damn, why are you so mean to a child? Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung on onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? Oh wait, oh, sorry. This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Engard's secret worth...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept out on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Coroner ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, assassin too. And how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, met on guard. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown quite awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked you if you had killed one corridor. And you answered very clearly that you didn't kill anyone. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game. I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Corridor. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Gah. Oh, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, aren't you, after all? Aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does it sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours robbed out if you lose. You scoundrel! I can't swear in this PG-13 game. So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. It's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how all things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Edgeworth was just behind us all this time? Well, right. What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy. No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Ashworth. Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And it is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in the court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. What? Nobody can tell you that? You have to go somewhere far, far away. And now, right, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer. And you must find it on your own. Okay. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer and on guard. That man is really... Ugh. It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Yep. You've said something
sane for once in this world of madness.
Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense?
But what exactly is that?
Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets acquitted through shouting and trickery? No. That's not what a lawyer does, okay?
Ironic that all the people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed in my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get and got an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human. You and I. You want to save someone? It's something easier said than done. Wouldn't you say?
That's...
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
People like you and Franziska von Kamm are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for her is her perfect win record. That's all.
And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as perfect record were meaningless.
What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Wait, what? I'm in a story? Oh no. Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain a acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please, why are you holding my hostage for Mr. Angard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right? He's also a killer.
Please don't misunderstand me. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
Oh, sorry. That's not how his voice is like. What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it's a part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did, but
My name is the Killer. Charlie, the Killer.
you're Shally the Killer?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of bargain,
But Maya,
it would be my duty as an assassin to see it she receives a nice long nap.
no.
Now then, if you will excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back, it would be quite troublesome.
Oh no, a cat meowed at the end. It's not professional at all. Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. I don't know what to say. Ashworth. Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat. Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shally the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Ashworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Damn, we got screwed so easily. Very unprofessional, Shally the Killer. Very unprofessional. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya! We have this place area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Teddy bear. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in for some reason. Wooden bear-shaped figurines covered in many thin cuts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing that for Mr. Corridor? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for sure. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Ugh, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If you're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But it's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. How about a computer? It's On Guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help? Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. You couldn't find the power switch. Okay. Yeah, maybe? What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. Oh, that was so random. How about the drawers? Nope, not the drawers. The huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy Samurai fan if I could see the Nika Samurai on a TV like this. Yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. Oh, I can move here. Why didn't I do that? We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. Already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Picture. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean? Yes, Mr. Corridor's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be in here in Mr. Enguarde's mansion? Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Huh? What's wrong, Pearls? But please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's missing Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Enguarde a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Apparently, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. You can write a lot behind the frame, apparently. That's it for now. Oh no! I didn't finish what it was. That's No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he looted us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues goes, I think this is all about I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews Psylocke. If I could just find out what secret she's holding. I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. At the very least, the game doesn't. It's not like leaving me empty-handed and want to wander or every other place. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Psylocke. A Psylocke? Are you going insane? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Take that!
Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Enguarde for the murder? I've already told you countless times, it's because I thought Madame was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Enguarde. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Miss Impax. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. That is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relationship between Celeste and Matt? With this. This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impacts' handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, it's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. On Guard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Kablowy! Got you red-handed. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corridor didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I've often saw the two of them together. So that's why. Wait, this is exactly the same photo as what we're seeing now. It's cut out though. Like, why? There's no other better picture of them together. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful the man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan was such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was a revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Corridor have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth of Juan. Man, Juan is an ass as well. He's a despicable man. if that's a reason, damn. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. If Matt is like, if Juan is like that, Celeste Impact shouldn't have even considered marrying him. Poor Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. You know, the extra stabbing on Juan Corridor's body is well deserved.
That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. In that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. That's the word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference. That was at the press conference of the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. Yeah, so despicable. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on another, after all. And for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. It's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Yes. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It's no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation. Or with what I know now. Topic continued. Well, do I want to continue? If I continue, it's gonna be at least another 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't know. And I don't have that much time. The thing is, do this normally until 12. I can't. It will be too weird, I guess. So I'm sorry. I have to stop it here. I wish I can continue, but it will be half-assed in a way. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the stream and also the VOD, and anyone that's watching on YouTube. Thank you so much. Hope you see you all next session. It will definitely be the final one. I guess it will be I guess in a way it's good since I'll be ending this by the end of November as well. Bye YouTube. Alright. I guess take care, stay hopeful, be critical everyone. Bye bye.